Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Welcome to just an impromptu Friday chat. I hope you are well. For those in the U.S., I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. If you celebrate or if you just slept the day away, hey, whatever it is, I hope that you had a wonderful one. So, hey. I see quite a few people. I know you all are doing double time in multiple live streams, so I appreciate you for spending a little time. I don't have anything of like one particular topic. I just wanted to miss chatting with you all yesterday. But I know how Thanksgiving can be, and for me it was, we're going here. No, we're not going here. And yes, we are going. So we wound up going into Colombia, and it was fun. It was fun, and my football team won, and I don't sound like it, but I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh, Sistren, woo! They better not ever say out of any of their mouths again that they're not racist, because to take a child's shirt and lift it up instead of taking that child by the hand, yeah, I'm done. I'm so done with those folks. But I have a lot of that for tomorrow. I didn't even load a lot of that in, so I'm just saying. All right, so let me get over into StreamYard, and then I can bring up some of the comments. So, yeah, by the time I had dinner, I ate well. Stuffed myself, didn't even bring home any leftovers, and because Usually we don't do well with leftovers here. And yeah. I was too stuffed to talk. Oh, Annie, you really had a good time. Yeah, Black Friday. That's what I was like. Or Happy Green Friday for most that are spending it. But hopefully you're being safe out there. If you are in those streets and shopping and doing all that fun stuff. So yeah. Hey, Anna. I'm back from Texas. I ate all the brisket and baby back ribs I could. I went to San Antonio, Austin, South Padre Island, and I love Texas. The gas is cheap. Oh yeah, I bet. I bet the gas is cheap. But the brisket and the baby back ribs, yeah, those sound delicious. I could go for a nice little change like that. That would be lovely. Diane, longer video of National Velvet with child was even more pathetic of picking at child's sleeve. Full story told. Hey, Scratch and Pete. Yeah, I can't handle it today. Yeah, church in LA. I never go shopping on Black Friday. People are crazy. Well, it's funny, I used to, but yeah. It's supposed to be for the holiday, but you can lose your spirit of holiday in the parking lot when people start fighting over spaces. So yeah, I don't even bother. But first we had a couple, one of the members of that couple decides to reach out and try to shake hands through a chain link fence. And then we have, the consort, and I'll say con, take a child's sleeve and lift it up like that's better. Or, I wish the child was able to haul off and smack the living taste out of her mouth. But, the baby is raised correctly, and you just look at adults like they're loony, which that one is. So that's my feelings on that. I may not even discuss it tomorrow. I don't know. I might. Trash time is going to be epic. Yes, it's going to be epic. Yes, shopping cyber. I think I already got the one gift that I want. Well, I need slippers, little stuff like that. But if Harry's book would arrive early, would just tickle me silly. But I know I have to wait till January. So Diane's cyber shop because can't do stores these days until what is that? Oh yeah, AI 15s and other foolishness collected. Well, yeah. Twitter is like today. I'm so outdone with Twitter because I saw a video that I had to share with some friends. Please don't ask me to bring it over here because there's no way, because it's longer than what I think StreamYard allows. But just take this visual for those of you who eat collard greens. This person was washing their collard greens in soapy water in their bathtub. Happy holidays. So I'm kind of done with Twitter because between seeing that short video clip of the consort lifting the child's sleeve versus taking the child by the hand and then seeing that video, yeah, I'm so over it. It's crazy days over there in Twitterville. Church, and I'm so tired of people stalking my damn parking space. I'll leave when I'm ready, damn it. Woo, it's just funny how you'll be walking and you'll turn and there's a car like inching behind you. Yeah. Nowadays I could park in the handicap spots just because, with my dad, but yeah. Hey, Faith, how are you? I guess I could go through. It's quiet enough. So I'm going to go through. Sis Elise was in the background. She gave a thumbs up. She might have, when you're a content creator, I'm not going to be on here long either. I just wanted to just come on quickly and jabber a bit. So, hey, Joy. Hey, Jaden, if you're out there, channel member. I hope you're still out there. Annie, channel member. And the bartender. I need like some strong drinks. I really do. Because, yeah. Dolores is out there. Educate. Diane, channel member. Sistren, channel member. Ooh, did you hear that? I need to give that a rest, huh? Church Nelly, channel member. I don't know if I said your name, and I don't want to skip if I hadn't. So I'm all over the place. But Anna's here. I believe I did say hello. Hey to Scratch and Pete. Yeah. You think I was sipping already, and I haven't. But yeah. Sarah, channel member, how you doing? We ended up with regular customers Black Friday. We had deals all month, so we only really had big ticket items. Most are online in store, and then pickup. Yeah. Hey, Rochelle, how are you? Hopefully, yeah, Church Nelly, washing collard greens in soapy water in your bathtub. Yeah. This is why. Don't. Oh, you hear Kuja? No. It's okay. Nothing's out there. This is why potlucks are not on the top of my list of things that I enjoy. Because people do the craziest shit with their food, and I just yeah. Oop, and she's off again. Get down. Okay. Hey, Tier, how are you? You're going to hear Kuja in the background because there's a reflection off of something, and I don't know what it is yet. And she just likes to jump at the doors in the wall to get the reflection. Oh, lovely. Hey, Louise, how are you? Happy Friday to you. Oh, my goodness. I'm tequiling it in today. My crazy relatives are finally gone. Oh, child. I'm sure that's what his family said about me yesterday. It's okay. Hey, Cookies and Cream, channel member. And my manager, yeah. Educate, Church Nelly, washing collars in the bathtub. Disgusting. It's so over the top. And this woman was just as proud. Like, I would be mad. Firstly, food is expensive, and if you're able to find a good bushel of greens, to even do this as like some stunt for views on social media, which a lot of people will do crazy stuff, to put them in soapy water, like, who raised you? And then to put them in your tub, the bathtub. I'm just gonna, yeah. Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, how are you? I hope you were well. Okay. Kuja is battling it out over here. Church Nelly, my aunt Blondell has a new bra, purple. Oh my God, she still wears it outside her blouse. You know, I really want picture proof of this because I think you're just making this up just to make me laugh, which I appreciate. But who's letting your aunt out like that? I just have to wonder, Church Nelly. Mm-hmm. I just have to wonder. I felt like doing that yesterday, but I didn't. Okay. Now my husband only needs one little thing and be like, yeah, I'm committing her. Oh my. Anyway. Again, for those of you who have joined, hello. If you're in the clouds at the space station that I may reopen later today, hello to you all. I do hope everybody have a wonderful day. Hey, Lydia, how are you? Channel member, how you doing? I hope you are well. Let me see, Church Nelly. Your aunt needs some new glasses. Well, it's more than glasses because we all know that as little girls, you're taught when you get to that age how to, like, when to put that bra on and then what goes over it. I'm just saying. Maybe she thinks it's like a bathing suit. A bikini top. So I'm just trying to give a little reason here. Hello to anyone I may have missed, which I hope I have not, but charge it to the tired old eyes here. Anna, BS Speaks Royally. I learned some history up there. I didn't know this back in the 60s when Martin Luther King visited University of Texas. On the tower, they put a mattress so he could sleep. Racist. Oh, if you go back, way, way back in time, yeah, it's the craziest stuff that would happen. Someone unearthed a picture of Jerry Jones, who is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, which I'm a Cowboys fan. So was my mother. That's how I became one. But from 1957, I believe it is, of him showing him blocking the door with other white male students, blocking the entrance of black students. So again, 1957, Jim Crow was alive, had not morphed into his cousins and aunties and uncles and all the other relatives that are alive and well right now, and a little more stealth about their ish. So yeah, Anna, your head would explode if you knew all the stuff. And again, the country, he was assassinated here in the US of A. Because yeah, we know. And then some don't want to even discuss racism, but I digress. How's the World Cup? Who won? Who's doing what in the World Cup? Because I think US was playing, was it the UK? See how much I pay attention to that? Yeah. Lydia VS Speaks Royally. Hello, I was in the clouds, but traditionally in the aunt with the purple broad made me have to comment. That would be enough to draw one in, because to hear me say it, you're like, what did she just say? Diane Church, at least she gets bra on. Mumbles still struggle with the bottom 50% of the underwear. Diane, behave yourself. Behave yourself. Rochelle, everyone angry with Camilla touching the baby as if she would turn black. There's no excuse for what she did, but she couldn't help the racist in her. I'm just saying it. And there's no alleged, because yeah, I'm just saying. But some of us have had Church Nelly, stop it. I'm gonna keep on going here. Yeah. Some of us have had a conversation with a certain, he actually subscribed to the channel. Why? I don't know. I guess just to vent. I wind up hiding him, but Nick Werner, you probably saw the name in the comments, that was harping about Megan. So he was on the Talk Tuesday and how there were 17 lies during the Oprah interview. Okay, you all, that Oprah interview will be 2 years old soon. Please get over it and stop. Please get over it. I think the latest was, the $40 million wedding. Okay. Need I remind any of the derangers that when you're talking a royal wedding and the son to the heir of the throne at the time was getting married, and royals do weddings big, 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 big. The only one that had a very scaled back one because of the vid was one of Randy Andy's daughters. I think the oldest one. So weddings are a big thing when it comes down to the royals, no matter what country you're talking about. But a $40 million price tag, not with them cheap people in the UK. Come on now. Meghan paid for her own gown. We know this. Yeah. Security was paid for by the taxpayers, but $40 million. The reception was held at was it Windsor Castle, and then the evening one was at Frogmore, and both of those are properties owned by the family, the crown. So any food and all that stuff, please spare us about that price tag of a wedding that many tried to upset. And then there was a comment also made by this individual about she lied on marrying and blah blah blah. Those people who have not heard of people marrying spiritually, I know there are people who rather marry spiritually than get a license, a piece of paper, a document that then the government is tied into. So just loony. And then this morning I saw they were commenting. I'm like, you don't even take a damn day off for a holiday? But just came back and was like, and who paid for her early education? Okay. Does it matter who paid for her early education? Who paid for her college education? Because it wasn't the person that you want to brag on that paid for her early education. So let's move on. All right. Let's move on. Annie, if people are afraid to touch Black people, why are they always getting tans? Because they don't see it the same way. Yeah, you would think they would be proud of their pigment. And let me just say, it'll be discussed tomorrow once I finally do schedule Sussex Saturday. AL, who is part of the Rhoda, and y'all know who she is, and we won't say her name, has a pigment issue herself, but she's doing it with her full chest now, with her full chest. But she acts as if pictures of Megan aren't doctored at all points. Heck, we've seen, okay, Kuja, calm down. We've seen the pictures of, a certain whaler, I'll say, that has been doctored, or was it doctored? That's my question. I wonder if it was doctored. Anna, exactly, because they are straight up stupid. Well, I mean, people used to, when I would go in the store and before a trip, if I was going to the islands and would get my suntan lotion, and people would look, and I'm like, it's just melanin in my skin, but we can burn too. We cook with the best of them. Get a little darker, but yeah. Craziness. Rochelle, why British tabloids not talking about cosplay's £4,000 gown like they talked about Montecito Mansion? Because anything the whites can do, it's okay with them. It's all meant to throw all eyes onto the couple in Montecito and really his wife. Harry's not going anywhere, folks. Just understand that. He would go to Timbuktu before he would return back to the UK. Okay, I'm just saying. Stop. Just stop. Tia, I'm so over them and O's interview. Enough already. Get a life. Exactly. It will be 2 years, right? 2 years? Or 1 year? 2 years. Because, yeah, it was aired and then Philip died. And, yeah, okay. 2 years. So, yeah, they do need to get over. But that's all they have to grasp to. As soon as I see some of the stuff, when they start, oh, you're one. I'm like, thank you for the engagement. Like, I don't understand. You go on someone's channel that you know is a Sussex supporter. There is no doubt about it if you look at the channel banner. Okay. So I did that on purpose just to calm some folks down in case they wanted to come over and just rah against Harry and Meghan. You shall not do that here. I might entertain some of your comments and just chat it up with you, but you're not going to change my mind. Lord knows I see that there's no change in yours. Just move on. Move the hell on. It's just loony toonies. Hey, Benjamin. Diane, even the spiritual wedding wasn't a lie. Duchess Meghan said that is the service she and her husband considered to be the actual. She never said it was the official wedding. Another distraction, I said. Exactly. That was another thing. It was just like, whew, stop living under a rock. Whatever rock you're living under. A lot of people truly see that as their moment. And it would be. And let me just say, although he didn't come out and say exactly what he met with them about, the Archbishop was there with them. Okay, let's end that. All righty. Sister Rochelle. Kitty Puss also wore a £14,000 brooch, but the taxpayers are quiet about that. And her and the spouse years ago when everybody was screaming about the Frogmore cottage um, renovations that were needed, they put in what, almost a nearly 2 million pound driveway. So get over yourselves. Okay. Just saying. Not that many people are driving up to their house. They're always using the helicopter anyway. So yeah. Okay. Diane, sorority girls now obsessing over how our skin works, taking a break from their hair ponderings. Oh, Lord help us all. I know I've said this before. I think on a live stream, but we are not zoo animals. Please stop. Don't reach out to touch a black person's hair. Don't rub a black person's head. And my God, if you rub up against us by accident, don't worry. We don't lose our melanin like that. Okay. And keep your bugs to yourself. How about that? Hey, Blue Ice, how are you? Happy holidays. All right. Benjamin Shinquella. I haven't heard any updates, but I'm not ready to discuss that yet. Now that one really will get me going. I'm probably losing my channel, but yeah, that's a rough one. It's just a rough one because I can't imagine going on a trip with people you think are friends or believe are friends, and then you do come home, but you come home in a casket and they're living their best life somewhere, hiding out. But yeah. Whew, the things. Hey, sis Hilda, how are you? I will touch on that eventually, though, Benjamin. I need to see more coming out as far as like arrests made. Really to hear what the hell happened, because it's all speculation at this point. But her parents deserve justice and closure for that situation. Oh, Hilda, I hope you've been feeling our prayers. All right. It's almost 1:30. I've been jabbering on like for almost a half hour now. Good night, y'all. One warrant means nothing so far. Yeah, it's a start, but yeah, we need to see the engines revving on full throttle and all of them that were there rounded up in shackles, in jail, in orange jumpsuits, as far as I'm concerned. And somebody better start singing like a Tweety bird, because it's giving me the hints of I know what you did last summer feel, and it's not cool at all. Whew, I'd rather talk about the collard greens being washed in the bathtub that make me nauseous, but Let me see, Benjamin. They want people to start flapping. Oh, but they will. If prosecutors say to you, "Oh, by the way, that you're facing X number of years," and not here in the U.S., mind you, we're going to extradite you back to Mexico. Yeah, they're going to start flapping. Mexico, these countries outside the U.S. don't play, and people need to be mindful. You got away. I guess you had this all planned. It's the most craziest thing ever. So, anyone? Ooh, Nora's live. Anyone besides hanging out tomorrow for Sussex Saturday? Any other plans for the weekend? Let me see, Diane. Who thinks PR expert? Sophiesta is trolling unrolls by consulting with multiple PR teams who never seem to get it right. This is maybe payback for her remaining forever countess, never duchess. I'll say this: King C3 is a cold-blooded SOB. Excuse me, because if the understanding was that, the youngest brother would get the title. Actually, I feel maybe she should have done something when her husband passed and just conferred it to him if that was what the plan was. But yeah, it is what it is. Let the crazies battle it out. I read up a lot on them and was surprised when I read about Edward and his wife and the shenanigans they were getting into, especially her, and how her millions of dollars of debt vanished, I guess, into royal thin air when she became a wife. But yeah, it must be nice for people who bankrupt companies to want to talk ish or sell access. And that was a whole nother thing. So um, Harry and Meghan are still HRH, everyone. They just choose not to use it. Thank the Lord. But if you don't have a problem with, let me run down the list. If you don't have a problem with one of the grandsons, although not titled, still has proximity and sold milk in another country, shut that up. If you don't have a problem with a divorced member still living on royal property and uses her surname, I guess you can call it, to sell everything from books to whatever else she can try to hawk, including proximity, then shut them up. There is someone who uses the HRH to sell her love novels. And her husband has sold proximity, allegedly. So if you're not upset about that, then shut the up. Harry and Meghan have done none of those things. In fact, they're not even in the UK to have the proximity to worry about all the other crazy folks over there. So stop it. Hey, a brother of a certain age, how are you? Whew. Okay. Hey, no, how are you? I hope you were well. I hope you were well, Lydia. The Queen should have took care of the titles. She knew how nasty and petty her son Charles, and she created that petty thing. She created that mess. And mind you, he just poured all that pettiness into his heir. It's got to be an heir thing, thinking that all that. So you can only imagine what that one that is still a minor. So I won't really go into it, but yeah. He's going to be a pistol. Watch and see. Diane, they have already resurrected Andy. He was wheeling and dealing in Middle East this past week while everyone else was looking the other way. Oh, of course. Create a diversion using Meghan's name. But, don't look over here. Don't look over here. Was he over there for the World Cup or something? Like wheeling and dealing. He's already wheeled and dealed, didn't he? But, hey, they want to do business with someone who settled a $25 million lawsuit because of his dealings with that person when she was a minor. I'll put it that way. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. The Godfather is here. Hey, RNT Edutainment. How are you? How you doing? I'm ready for the night. I have my notifications set 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'm just going to say, because you'll get the joke. Space Station may still be closed to some of your audience, but, hey, if you want to run and come up, be my guest. Woo! Anyway, back to my craziness. All right. Let's see. Diane, Andy was making financial deals in the Middle East. Got to get cash because more lawsuits coming. So let me get this straight. So it's okay that Charles and Space opened the Grenfell kitchen when it initially was opening. And it's okay for Andy to be over in the Middle East, wheeling and dealing, among many other things, I guarantee. And yet, when Meghan was involved with the Grenfell kitchen, it was terrorists and they're this and they're that. So I'm just trying to understand why, someone who is biracial is always othered by that family. I mean, hell, you ain't even styled their children, so you othered them. So, whatever. Hey, Joseph, how are you? I hope you were well. Oh, look at that. 8 months. Cookies and cream. Thank you. Let me go over here so I can see it. Look at that. Oh, thank you. Mrs. Vios, you're doing a great job. Thank you, Cookies and Cream. I appreciate that. When your manager tells you you're doing a good job, or should I say a great job, you're doing a great job. Woo! How about them Cowboys? Okay, I had to say it because, yeah. Woo! Okay. Y'all, I've been all over the place with this. Yes, I do appreciate, I thank each and every one of my channel members for your support. I really, really do. Those that were gifted your memberships, I hope you'll continue. If not, I do understand, but I just appreciate the support, and I just hope that you are enjoying some of the tidbits that I share over in the members only area. Mm-hmm. Trying to come up with some ideas to, I don't know if I can top that chat that we had last year, but maybe I can get Tina and Michelle to come back. Who knows? And have a little conversation with the members. So you never know what could be down the line. Are you okay? A brother of a certain age? It's okay. It truly is okay. You'll be fine. But I'll just say this, talking about the NFL. If those fans of the New York, New Jersey, New York, New Jersey, New York team did not come for us, we wouldn't be coming back for y'all. I'm just saying, because some of y'all really were out of control. Not you per se, a brother of a certain age, but yeah. I have a lot of family and friends back in Jersey, and they were catching heat yesterday. Rochelle, Harry and Meghan did a Thanksgiving dinner for women homeless shelter. Pics are online. Yes, and I shared that with the members, so I did make them aware of that. And we'll be discussing during Sussex Saturday. So I have them all geared up and ready to go. And it's awesome. It's really sweet. And that would be something I would expect from our faves to do, is truly thinking of others and not Lord, what the others over there in the UK are doing. Let me just say that. Hey, official Lauren Brown, how are you? Rochelle, you mean they actually showed up with food, not a smile on Church knowing, Harry and or Meghan are not just going to show up, but they're coming to bring what may be necessary and needed. So, yeah. A brother of a certain age, I'm out of control, but still, though. Happy Turkey Day. Let me stop. Annie Church Nelly, our faves are working people. Exactly. It's not just about some title and showing up and PR. It's not PR for them. They're truly doing that out of the joy and the goodness of their heart. So I'm just going to say that. Official Lauren Blinn, just loving the constant commitment to helping others that Meghan and Harry show. Yes. From day one. And that is the magnet. When they began talking, when they had their chat, and Harry realized, I have to hold on to this woman here. Yeah. Exactly. It is the constant commitment. Hey, Joyce. Hi, Leslie. Hey, C-Mac. How you doing? Hello, Alex, excuse me. Hola. That's probably as far as I'll go with my Spanish. Please don't, So hopefully everybody has hit thumbs up. I'm telling you, this was just going to be a quick Friday chat just to see what's on your mind. Of course, for the squatties, it's always going to be Harry and Meghan and what they're doing, and that they were sharing love. Give thanks. That's what was on Archwell's site. So give thanks, and that's all that we can really do. Hey, Nash, how are you? Let me see. Diane says are always on point, doing great things, thinking and doing for others, even touching others. Guaranteed they didn't bring leftover or picked over, but fresh, nutritious food served with smiles. That really would take me over the edge. I mean, there's always that picture that we usually share in among squad with Meghan when she had cooked that turkey for the cast members. That looks so delicious because we know it was seasoned well and cooked with love. Okay. She's the hostess with the mostest. Let me see, Rochelle. Meghan was Harry's lifeline to freedom. Yes, goodness. Hey, honey, how are you? I hope you are well. Yes, had a nice Thanksgiving. May next year be even sweeter in whatever manner. So let's see. A brother of a certain age. One good thing about the game yesterday was that soccer football debate commercial of all. Well, I kind of like the final score, but that was just me. That was just me. Yeah. I know, C-Mac, that is funny about touching, but it's the truth. And again, if you don't even extend your hand if you don't want to touch the child. I know if I was that child's mother, I would be upset. Upset. Number one, stop using Black children, adults as props. Because if you aren't really rolling that way, just don't roll. And it's okay, because most of us can see through the bullshit. Okay? Just saying. Just saying, and I'm going to have to get off of here. So, Church Nelly, welp, you know, Meghan nor Doria washed their collets in soapy water in a tub. Jesus. Whew. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that, right? We are humans, not props. Yeah. That is the one thing. Just don't even let them take a picture. Just say, no, let me have this moment. As ugly as that moment is, but you know, they don't even think about it. They just think, oh, ho, ho, ho. Annie, Black people don't wash their greens in the tub or with soap. Well, this particular one that's videoed, I truly, you know, food is expensive, as I said, and I hope it wasn't done as some silly social media gag. But yeah, you put it out there, you're going to get the comments, and the comments are rolling in. So yeah, as much as someone making the joke of putting bleach in their dishwasher, and I'm going to leave that alone. Okay. I'm telling you, Twitter's on fire, and not for the best reasons. Or at the very least, caustic vinegar and lemon to remove the bacteria from the greens. But in your kitchen sink, please. Or, you know, if you had to use the tub, there needs to be another tub, be it a plastic tub or metal tub or some other container that's in that tub. But dear Lord, don't let me know that that's where you washed your greens. Okay, now I got to move on because it's on that. Diane, in the U.S., that child's parents would be on the 6 o'clock news telling about how upset they were over Carmela's mistreatment of their child. Big difference with BBC non-coverage. Let me tell you something. The parent might have been in jail because, you know, don't number one, don't touch our children. But number two, if you're going to do that and then you do it the way like, ew, you know, I don't care if that baby had a soiled diaper. You better touch the baby's hand and play nice, like you do with all them other ones that look like you. Okay. Mm-hmm. Whew. Yes. Thank you. Not so. Just saying. Woo, C-Mac, that was a lot of greens for I got. That's what I thought. I was like, you know how hard it is to find a good bushel of greens? And then you want to do something like, oh, child, please. I have to send that to my mother-in-law and be like, please, for the Lord, for the love of the Lord. Just to make her sick, just because I was sick, because, yeah. And I don't cook, but I know better than that. Okay. Educate. Diane Hawkins, yes. 6 o'clock news on blast. I'm just saying they would have been arrested. It would have been a Medea situation. So those of you that are familiar with Medea, you know, when Medea had gotten on the bus and set that child straight, yeah, it would have been one of those situations. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't have cared what title you carry or who you are. C-Mac, I'm not putting my food where my feet and butt go. Thank you. I don't care. And let's just say someone noticed, oh, there's black mold on the tiles, but I digress. I'm sorry, I digress. This is just one of those Friday chat. What's on your mind? It's nothing. We're all over. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Okay. Churchill, is the person who put bleach in their dishwasher the same person who drank bleach for cook? No. Probably, though. I'm just saying. Woo! I may need to try to find that. Try to move the video over, but it was giving me some errors, but rightly so. Joyce is like, who's washing greens in a tub? Somebody that with no sense. Yeah, I said it. Someone with no sense. Okay. Annie, do not use a tub. Thank you. I'm just saying, if you had to, I mean, there has to be another container to separate what you're doing from that tub. Hey, Black Queen, channel member, how are you? Hey, Janice. I done got us back on this. When a bathtub is just for bathing, no food prep in the tub. She was swishing them, and it was soapy water, and we were like, where are the suds coming from? Like, let me leave that alone. Okay. Hey, Elle, how are you? Camilla is sick, and she can never be like Queen Diana. Thank you. She tries, but Diana would have hugged that child, sat the child on her lap, you know, all that stuff. All that stuff. Hilda, thank you. Channel member, by the way. Thank you, sis, for always checking in on me on this rough time. Of course. Of course. Of course. No thanks needed. Black Queen, I'm so livid. Look at that immense. What emaciated gargoyle trying to shun our beautiful black babies. Let me tell you something. I don't care if I never see them around anybody black again. Just, yeah. I can't. Okay. Joy, one day Camilla is going to touch the wrong child. Ouch. Woo. I mean, the child was even looking like, what are you doing? Has no way to formulate that and say it, but yeah. Whew. If anyone has seen the movie World War Z, you know how they were flying through the air? Yeah, that, and just kind of rolling over people or each other. Yeah, that would have been the mother. That would have been me if I was the mom of that child. Okay. Annie, for every act of racism from the Unrolls, we can figure out who questioned Archie's skin color, all of them. And AL had nerve to tweet out about a picture that was shared way back when Harry and Meghan went to Ireland when they were first married. So this is several years ago. Mentioning about Meghan's pigment and how white she looks. I will show it tomorrow. I'm not going to get into that today. But let's just say we know pictures are doctored. because 9 times out of 10, most times she's screaming that she's too black or she's black or she looks black today. So we know that they Photoshop. Again, that picture was when she was living in the UK, and it ain't like y'all lay out in the sun every day. And that hag don't need to be talking about nobody, especially not Megan. Okay, I'm moving off of that. Let me go back to the collard green conversation. A brother of a certain black mold and collard greens, yum. Okay, y'all. Y'all are cutting up too badly. Well, I thought I was bad. Let me see. Joyce, they keep telling on themselves. Yep, thank you. And how ironic that AL is the consort's official biographer, right? Mm-hmm. Birds of a feather flock together. Let's see. Black Queen, hello, Annie. You got that right. Bunch of demons. Woo, I'm telling you. Oh, brother of a certain dang. Emaciated gargoyle shit. Well, if you saw a picture, you would understand. I'm not showing that because, I love y'all too much. Hattie, thank you. Have a cup of coffee and bagel on me. Oh, you're so sweet. I have to play this. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Educate. Thank you. I appreciate it for this. I appreciate it. I do. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. Okay, y'all, stop. Y'all, cut it out now. Okay, cookies and cream. There's an article in the Daily Sweden titled Royal Racist Queen Consort Camilla and Fresh Racism Storm. I enjoyed reading it. Oh my. That sounds quite interesting. Church Nelly, Megan's mom is still black. What the? Yeah. Well, but this is my whole thing. I can't because it makes me tired. But it worries them. Yes. And we know that all of them were concerned about an unborn child's pigment when the mom is biracial. Like, to worry about any child's pigment before they're even here, and for whatever reason, yeah, you got a problem. And I know that historically most blacks, when their children are born, some do, the old generation would check around the nail bed just to be, insensitive. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Okay. Moving right along. Tier, yes, Annie, they are all guilty of Archie's skin color. Yeah. Hence why names weren't named. Why people want names named, it doesn't need to be. It's stated. It is stated. Let them show that they've seen their, for the grandfather that's now king. Show us a picture of you with your grandchild for each of the years, because, you could have flown in and out. And even when they have visited, but you found out after. You found out when the squad found out. Just saying. Diane, Angela's comments show they keep a wider shade of pale color meter. First Archie, now we know. They monitor how white Her Royal Highness Meghan looks daily. Guess they'll be testing out Lily's blue eyes next. You know that. Mm-hmm. And someone did mention when, the children were, I'm like, what is wrong with you all? Annie, Harry didn't have to mention who in the Oprah interview. We already knew. All of them. Oh my goodness. Official Lauren Brown, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. cookies and cream. AL, racist behavior, is being sanctioned by the ungodly unrolls. That's why she's allowed to push conspiracy theories about Archie and Lily. She needs to worry about the sags in her facial area. I'm just going to say it like that. Woo! I just Googled the emaciated gargoyle images, and yeah, that's what you get. The Bud Files, how are you? I hope you are well. Woo, Joyce. They don't need no names. Take your pick. The Queen and Philip were the only ones, the two. Yeah, Harry and Meghan did not say it. That's true. Which shocked the rest of us because, Queen aside, we've seen those pictures of her when she was a child, doing a certain hand gesture when someone was involved. Yeah. So anyway, and we know that Philip he was Mr. Colorful, to use that term and pun. Okay. Whew. Alrighty. So, what else would everybody like to discuss? Because I said I wasn't going to be on long, and I mean that. I thought I was only going to be on for 30 minutes, and here we are, almost an hour later. Woo. Much longer than I had anticipated, but I appreciate each and every one of you for popping in quickly and hanging out with the craziness that is Friday chat. I will be scheduling up Sussex Saturday shortly, so look for that. I don't promise to be on any better behavior tomorrow, but I do hope that you'll be able to join. Yeah, if you were familiar with the sector that the Godfather comes out of, I would, but we're not going to go there. I'm just going to say, I will be, perched and ready for the storm that is coming at 10 p.m. for that live. Yes. And it might not even be that bad. Mm-hmm. Hey, Classy, how are you? Lydia, Philip was a known racist. Hence, cousins of cousins. I'll just say it that way, cousins, and y'all all know. Okay. It runs in the family. Thankfully, it stopped when it got to Harry's part of that family. And he had to check his shit too. I think Prince Harry was extending a kindness out of respect. The whole family spoke on the child. I'm sure of that. Ooh, Lydia. Mm-mm. Yeah, he knew that, both of them were about ready to check up out of here. So why make it even worse? Yes, have a great day. Let me see this one last one. Diane, do you think the Unrolls are planning more Paddington Bear deliveries for next week? They'll need more than a few distractions. The Sussexes will be out and about doing their greatness. They can stick those bears, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But all right, I'm gonna cue my little tunes. Please, everyone, be safe out there. If you're out and about and going to spend money in a store, mall, it's dangerous times out here. And I will be speaking with you all tomorrow. See you on the other side of the bridge, hopefully. Be well, stay safe. Bye, everyone.